What is up, everyone? Welcome back. Today what we are looking at is a miner, sort of like a miner on Polygon network. This is very similar to Baked Beans. At least the idea is very similar to Baked Beans. I'm not in Baked Beans yet. I'm still doing my research, but I gotta, I was looking at this project and I thought, okay, let me just get into this because this just launched today. Like I said, this is on Matic network. So let's look at the plant information. So daily return on your investment will be 7%. But if you go through the FAQs, it's not like 7%, it's going to be up to 7%, right? And APR is almost 2,555%. And the dev fees is 2%. This is very less compared to other projects. I'm into one more project on AVAX network. It's a little bit high over there, but compared to that, this is very less. And referral links. I'll talk about this later on the video, but if you could use my referral links, you get 13.5% on the Matic, right? So I'll get some back. If you guys want to help me out. I'll talk about that later in the video, but again, let's go through the project now. FAQs. Like I mentioned earlier, this is on Matic network. So what happens is that you get your Matic, you invest it. When you invest it in this project, you get seeds based on the number of based on whatever you invest, you get these seeds. The idea behind is that you compound for 6 days and you get your profit on the 7th day. That's the idea behind it. It's very similar to baked beans, right? Here what you do is you take your Matic, you invest it in this project, you get some kind of seeds based on the investment, and every day you come in, you replant the seeds. That's for 6 days. You do that for 6 days. On the 7th day, you harvest the seeds. Basically, you're taking profit. That's the idea behind it. Like I said, when you invest in this project, you get seeds. And what is the price of the seeds? So they don't have a set price for their seeds that you're going to be getting. So if there's a higher TVL, meaning there's more seeds per Matic, and if you have a lower TVL, you're gonna get less seats, right? So basically they do this just to be fair to everyone. So whoever joins earlier or whoever joins later, they all get the same amount of seats, or it'll be fair for everybody. So what is the daily percentage is going to be? So daily percentage is up to 7%. Look at that. It says up to 7%. It's not like that you're going to get 7%. You're going to get up to 7%, and it depends on your habit. So if you take profits every day, you're not going to get that 7%. So it's going to be like, you have to compound, then take profit 6 to 1, right? So average, you're going to be taking, or you're going to be getting back around 5 to 6%. What happens if I always harvest? Meaning if you take profit, right? So if you always harvest, your daily percentage will drop automatically and will not receive the highest daily returns. This is kind of like an anti-whale mechanism. Like you don't want a whale come in, just take profit, get all the TVL drained out, then people not going to get their money back or profit, right? So that's why this mechanism is in there. Is replanting more often better? 2 or 3 times a day. Replanting is the same as compounding, like I mentioned earlier. So yeah, if you do it more, it's better. But what I'm doing, like now I'm in a different project. What I'm doing is I do once every 24 hours. What are seeds? Seeds are the miners that are hired with Matic and work to get your rewards. This is just a term that we decided to use. Crypto OGs will know seeds as a Matic. So can I get my initial back? The farmhouse is locked reward pool. So no, you're not going to get the initials back, but you're going to be getting your initials sort of back in over time, as you compound for 6 days, and you get it back on the 7th day. Not all at once. You're going to be getting a small portion of it. So what are the fees? So there's a 2% dev fee upon all deposit and withdrawal from the farmhouse, which is this is very less compared to other projects. There's another one that I'm in. I'll do a video on that one later on, this on AVAX network, but this compared to that, this is very less. And standard Matic network gas fees are required for every transaction made, deposit, withdrawal, and replants. Common issue with replants is no gas fees. The main question that everybody asks is this sustainable? Yes, as long as there is an TVL in the contract, then there will be always be rewards, right? So it depends on, like, people buy more and more, and, like, when they do compound, like, 6 days to one, then obviously this is going to be a long-term project. What is the best strategy? So like I mentioned, it's like you replant 6 days and harvest 1 day a week. It will compound your investment and receive your initial back within 6 to 8 weeks, right? Anyways, these are just some of the questions and some of the FAQs, but I would highly suggest that you go through each one of them, understand the project, at least you get a better view and better understanding on this project. So yeah, going back to what I did, yes, I did invest. I did put a little bit onto this project just to see how it's gonna go, because this is my second one in this type of project that I'm getting into. I'll do another video on the first one that I got into. I didn't have a time to do it. I'll do that one, and I'll keep you guys. I'll do a follow-up on this video, see how this one is going, maybe next week. I'm gonna have my referral links on the bottom. It'll help me if you could use that a little bit. With that, I thank you all, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now.